What is going on? Welcome into the Wednesday show. Today I'm going to limit it to two topics, two very different topics. First, I'm going to see how many packs it takes to get to our first masterpiece. And I would love for you to pause the video now, like it, and then take a guess. I'm going to open packs until we get there. Two, I'm going to share some thoughts about, of course, the yearly topic, women in magic. Let's get right into the pack opening. And if you want to stick around to hear my thoughts about women in magic and the, everyone's kind of weighing in on it, so I'll weigh in on it, then you're going to have to wait for me to stick my foot in my mouth until we get through. This first box is Patreon. This is all Patreon boxes. So, by the way, I'm at 99 patrons right now. So you can back for $1. You don't have to back for booster boxes and fat packs. It'd be cool to crack triple digits tonight. So if you ever thought about it, now would be a great time to support the channel. I stick 100% of everything that goes into Patreon right back into the channel. All right, my guess is I'm going to do it on pack number 48. 48. I'm kind of betting against you here, David. If you recognize his name, we actually opened a fat pack for him too. Aethertide Whale. And to everyone asking, I didn't mention it in the last video, and you guys rightfully took up for the patrons. Of course, I will send them Fatal Pushes as well. Mechanized Production. I always send Fatal Pushes. That's what, well, I guess I've always sent them in these fat packs in Aether Revolt, but I didn't mention it, so good on you. Oh, Foil Mythic! All right, that's pretty spicy. Now, a Foil Planar Bridge and a Peace Walker Colossus. Now, the Foil Mythic is about the rate it's supposed to. We're supposed to find masterpieces, so we'll see. This could be a super spicy box, though. Rishkar's Expertise. It appears that Fatal Push is still holding its value, which also lends some credence. Aether Sphere Harvester. Played that last night in a sealed event. Was rough. Oh yeah, Hungry Flames. So you can tell I'm doing these as just the sauce now. Keep the pace up on these videos. Feedback was awesome. Quicksmith Rebel. Oh, there's a Fatal Push. Feedback was awesome on the longer, more variety episodes. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to stick that to a little while. 3 episodes a week instead of 5. Fregum Regent. And we're going to kind of cover a couple topics in each episode. So it'll be like a TV show. I kind of like that. I've got something really fun planned for Friday. It'll probably turn out cheesy, but Consulate Crackdown. I actually meant to shoot it tonight. Tonight's Tuesday. My plan was to shoot it tonight, but I got stuck at work too late, and I need some light for it. Rishkar, Pima Renegade. And I tried to shoot it, and it just didn't look that great. I mean, the days are kind of short here, Yenny. The days are kind of short right now in Wisconsin. Although they will get a little bit longer soon. So by the time I get home from work, usually I have to hustle just to get home by 5:36. And by 6 o'clock, it's completely dark. There's another Mythic, Aetherwind Basker, showing me a Fatal Push. Yeah. Show me on the Tezzeret. Show me on the doll where Tezzeret touched you. Come on, David. SRAM, very solid. Show me on the Tezzeret. Show me on the doll. I made the same mistake twice in a row. I make lots of mistakes in life. Another Mythic. There's Gonti's Aetherheart. We're not getting the Mythics we might necessarily want, although I don't know what that Foil Planar Bridge is worth. It's also in a expedition, so I don't know. I keep calling them expeditions. You know what I mean. Gint Sleeve Siphoner. Colt's scratching on the door. Maybe I should let him down for David's sake. Pia's Revolution. A Tezzard's Touch again? Whiny Constrictor. That's a... You know, I knew that card was good, and then I played against it, and that card is ridiculous. In draft, it should be a mythic. It's practically unbeatable. Aether Chaser. And we have Battle at the Bridge. You know, Colt, he's such a ham. He acts just like a dog. Like, he wants to be down here with me because Indy's down here, my dog. And that may have come from when we first got him. He was kind of sick, so we had to quarantine him. Oh, there we go. Tezzeret. Oh, the very first. What? Platinum Angel. You know what's crazy to me? That case had 3 masterpieces in it. Oh, by the way, Platinum Angel and a Tezzeret in the same pack. Well, I was dead wrong. That was pack number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 16? No. What did I say? And this also had a foil mythic in it. This box, David, you hit the jackpot. That's because I like Colt Down. Was that like the first pack after I like Colt Down? 1, 2, 3. So 36, 30, 20, 18. Wow. Double foil mythic. Oh, my card pile. Dag nabbit, Colt. I just sorted those. Secret Salvage. I can't even believe it, David. See, I guess all the Patreons, you know, I just pull like a maniac for them. I swear I'm not loading these. I wish I was opening them for myself. Another mythic. Exquisite Archangel. Colt, you are the bringer of the pulls. I would imagine that the Patreons will request your presence always. Carries Ev. Oh, my Dust Bowl. Dude. There's plenty of room for your chunky butt. You know what? I have 3 fat packs here because I was sure I wasn't going to pull an expedition. Another mythic. This box is just crazy. This box is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. I can't believe it. 8 from the cowl. I mean, this box could go right down the toilet from here. And Mr. David Went, I guarantee you will be renewing his Patreon next month. Heroic Intervention. He also has a Fatal Push. I mean, this box, and there's a ton of packs left. Yahenni. Whiny Constrictor. David Went. Where did he go? He went to Valuetown. Solemn Recruit. Where did David go? He went to Valuetown. And I will ship these to you, David, just like all the other patrons. I think the payment's clear like on the 5th or something of February, so I'll drop them in the mail just to make sure nobody's stuff gets declined. I did change it now, though, so that when people back for product or stuff, they get billed at that time. Because one of the biggest problems was people would back and then they have to wait like 2 months to see their first opening. Hope of Gear Pure, Hungry Flames, Hungry Flames. Hungry Green Wheel Liberator. Well, I don't know. Should we see if we can find another one? I mean, I have these fat packs out for a reason. Release the gremlins. David went. Quicksmith Spy. The Fatal Push pull rate is insane. So far, 1 in this box. But I'm not going to complain because here's another SRAM's Expertise. I think we're going to go through 3 fat packs and see Inspiring Statuary. If you want me to see if we can pull one in one of these next fat packs, pause the video now and guess which fat pack it might be in. 1, 2, or 3. If you haven't already liked the video, now would be a great time to do it. Or maybe some of you pause it and we're like, no, this video's already insane. I want to hear you stick your foot in your mouth about women and magic. Oath of a Johnny. Yep, 1 Fatal Push in this entire box. Unless I missed one. Lovecrafter's Bestiary. Yep, 1 in the whole box. All right, now, lock in your votes. Fat Pack 1, Fat Pack 2, or Fat Pack 3. Fat Pack 1, Ollie Wood. Ollie Williams here. Fat Pack 1. Let's go, Ollie. Thank you for backing. Spire of Industry. And same with the Fat Pack backers. I will send them their Fatal Pushes and all their rares and mythics, etc. That's... No! No. No. I mean, I can't get out. I'm stuck in Valuetown. I'm stuck in Valuetown. What am I supposed to do here? Ollie? Boy, I should... Now I know for sure your payment's going to go through. Well, Fat Pack 1. But we're going to open all 3 in case there's more than... SRAM's Expertise. Chalice of the Void, too. What a hit. Oi! I can't even believe it. Carrie Zev. I'm pulling... You know what's hilarious? I pulled more masterpieces than Fatal Pushes. Cat fact. Greenbelt Rampager. I mean, just ponder that. Why would anyone buy their fat packs from their stores anymore? They'll just... And a foil rare, too. We have to raise the price. I can just start guaranteeing, you know, like a 35% pull rate on expeditions. Pia's Revolution and a Fatal Push. Well, I'm stuck in Valuetown. I can't get out. Why would I stop now? Release the gremlins. I've shooken up all my piles here. Well, Ollie, you got there, bud. You got there. Now, we'll put your rares inside your box, and then on the 5th, when all the payments run. Now, if your payment declines, I just got myself a chalice. Let's see what's up with Cameron. Lindstadter? Well, we've had... This is Fat Pack number 2. I mean, if you haven't liked this video yet, what else do I need to do? Quicksmith Rebel. I mean, if I do something to blow it, then I understand. But this is just... I mean... You know what's crazy? I get just as excited for the expeditions, even though they're not mine. Oh, no! No! I can't escape Valuetown. There is another one. Meekstone. And, and a Walking Ballista. I can't escape it. I can't. Oh, and he needs expertise. This is insane. That's 3 expeditions to 1 fatal push. If I'm counting right. Metallic Mimic. This fat pack is legendary. Expeditions again with that. Masterpieces. I mean, what is going on with this? Why would you do this? What is there? I mean, I've opened enough now to basically confirm. Hungry Flames. It's actually Hungry HQ, too. I mean, a foil rare, too. Lifecrafter's Bestiary, Hope of Gearper. I don't understand. I don't understand. Disallow. Every time I see Foundry Hornet, I think it's a fatal push, and then when it's not, I'm like, aw. Colt is lurking, and he's just dropping expedition, or, why am I, all right, I'm just going to call them expeditions, apparently. Masterpieces, last pack for you. Living the dream. There's a fatal push. Still, what a fat pack. All the value in the world. I can't escape it. I can't escape Valuetown. 3 expeditions. Masterpieces. Golly, can I get it? I forget. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I hope I didn't just write it wrong. It's either Cameron or Cameron Linnestatter. You know who you are because you're jumping up and down right now. This is great. This is great, and there's still a fat pack left. Well, all right. Pause the video now and guess if there's a masterpiece in Michael O'Connell's fat pack. This is it. I'm not opening any more. It's all downhill from here. I mean, Colt is lurking. Yenny's expertise, not bad, and Hungry Flames. Do. Metallic Mimic, not bad, not bad. Hungry Flames. Colt is lurking, so be ready, Michael. We could find... I mean... a disallow? That's not bad. I'm pretty sure everyone's just going to want... For February, everyone's just going to want more masterpieces. Merchant's Dockhand. Come on, let's not end on a dud here. Let's at least find him a fatal push. And his expertise is a solid pull. Here comes Colt. Lifecrafter's Bestiary. I know, buddy. Yeah. You're a good kitty. You're a good luck kitty, huh? Apparently, I don't think Colt is going to be allowed, or I'm not going to be. Oh, there's a fatal push. Okay. Why do I get so excited for fatal push? Because it's worth more than most of the rares. Dag nabbit, Colt. It's my fault. I left a pile. Secret Salvage. I can hear him just perfing over here. You're a good kitty. Alright. 8 from the cowl. Show me another fatal push. Let's get like 2 fatal pushes, 1 fat pack. That would be like legendary status. Oh, at least the mythic, and it's a paradox engine. I am pulling. I mean, I can't. I guess we escaped Valuetown at one point here, but overall, glint sleeve siphoner. Oh man, I can't. Michael, I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Again, when it goes through on the 5th, I will mail you your cards. That is enough opening for today's episode. Now I want to kind of switch to a more serious topic. So I all week long, if you follow me on social media, you'll know that this is the time of year for some reason. It seems like there's always a bunch of articles coming out about women in magic. And it's something that people tend to comment on. And the real meaning of women in magic, I think, is stemming from women in competitive magic, right? There was a tweet that somebody put out that said something about how there's 164 participants in the Pro Tour and no women, which I, of course, took exception to because the way it was worded nearly blamed Wizards of the Coast for the lack of women on the Pro Tour, when we all know that making it to the Pro Tour is purely based on your performance. You have to earn your way there. There's no genital free pass for men. It's just who earned their way to the Pro Tour. So all week long, I've been taking a lot of special exception to what I've now unearthed as maybe 3, 4, 5 articles that came out in just this month, essentially wanting to address the women in magic issue. And I uploaded a lengthy video addressing these articles on my other channel, and I want to keep it a little more calm, cool, and collected here. And what I would ask is, it seems like a lot of the prominent female magic personalities, I don't want to single anyone out, just obviously everyone knows who they are. They're often the ones projecting this women in magic topic, which of course they would, correct? My problem with it is that it's presented in a way that is not healthy. It's presented in a way that there is an invisible force or visible force holding women back from competitive magic, and that is, of course, men. None of the articles come right out and say it, but of course they mean men. And when they don't mean men, they mean local game stores. So this message is consumed by thousands of female Magic players because while I have female Magic fans, I'm certain that someone like Gabby Sparks has a lot more, right? Women would probably look up to another woman in the game in general. And so I take exception with the message that making the Pro Tour is such an insurmountable task for women compared to any other gender. This is simply not true. There is sexism in the world, but it's not a magic problem. It's that we have 20 million players and there are sexist people in the world, and sometimes they also own local game stores, or sometimes they also attend local game stores. The articles are often written from a perspective of oppression and that women can't possibly succeed in this world. That's why there's none on the Pro Tour, because of all this sexism. One of the articles actually said, and I don't want to say and I quote, but this is very close to the quote, "Women have to prepare 3 times as hard as men to make it." When statements like that get made, how do you think they're perceived? One, it's completely false. Given men and women have the same intellect for the most part, if you could go into the bell curve distribution, that's fine. But I don't think that really applies with this biggest group of people. An equally smart man and an equally smart woman have to compare the exact same amount. And so a picture gets painted that men are just blockading and keeping women out of the pro level. And it's parroted by a lot of these big channels. And also, Wizards of the Coast is complicit in this. There are a lot of people that work at Wizards of the Coast that retweet these tweets or share these articles. And that creates an even worse barrier than isolated incidents of sexism. I've been YouTubing for over 5 years. I've addressed this topic many times. I've had 2 women reach out to me about problems in game stores. That doesn't mean there's not more, obviously. But these articles tend to paint it with a broad brush. And that's what I really take exception with. They support their assertions with anecdotal evidence, not factual evidence or citations, which is another issue I take. Another problem I have with these articles. So what I would ask, just like I tend to say, obviously I don't care who plays Magic, who's across from me. In fact, I would prefer it be a woman. Being a heterosexual male, I prefer it would be someone I find attractive because I'm kind of a pig like that. But I don't treat them any different. And 99.9% of men don't treat them different either. And so what I would ask is, of course, don't be a dick. Don't be a dick to women. Don't be a dick to men. Don't be a dick to trans folks. Don't be a dick to people of other races. Obviously. Us Magic players, a lot of us come from being outcasts. And we know what that's like. And I think that's why the community is so accepting. So every time I see these articles basically blaming men, I get really fired up because every experience I've had at about 10 local game stores in multiple states has always been the same. Extremely welcoming, diverse attendance, and exactly what you would expect a local game store to be. So what I'm asking is, when these articles are written or these videos are made, I think the focus should be on arming females with the same tools. You know, if your audience is mostly female, like Gabby, for example, or someone like Miss Mulligan, maybe, focusing, what do you think is more effective? Perpetuating men as disgusting barriers to overcome in Magic, or arming your female fans with the tools, skills, and confidence that they're going to need to overcome these isolated incidents that they may experience. I think there's a misconception in that men and women are turned off by the same things. A lot of times people say women don't come to local game stores because they're girls. Guess what? Men don't like that either. Men don't like having to use bathrooms that are disgusting. That's not a woman-only thing or a trans-only thing. That's a human thing. Men don't like other men who are sexist or mean, not just women. And so I want everyone to be inclusive, and I don't want to blame others or paint the picture as being worse than it really is. If we all adopt the don't be a dick mentality, which 99% of us already have, then I think that's all you can really request of people. And focusing on the positive and how to overcome interactions with people is far more productive than painting a picture of doom and gloom. If you've experienced a local game store that's unwelcoming, I think you should mention it. I think you should shout it from the rooftops. If you can point me at some place that is unwelcoming, then we have a common enemy. But always focusing on these anecdotes and made up facts doesn't get anything done because nobody can believe that. Show me the problem and we can fight it together. But let's focus on the positive and how all of us can overcome frustrating situations or situations of discrimination or unwelcoming communities. Let's focus on arming everyone with the ability to overcome that. And I think that is far more productive than blaming. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.